Maya Williams, over 250,000 followers. That's just the one platform I follow you on.
And you just found out that I have
I have Snapchat, and she has
which I
100
use regularly.
How many?
150,000 followers there.
Crazy. Take us back to the start. I wasn't there on the start. Like, how and when did this, how did it happen, all of this?
Well, first of all, I'm so happy that you included me to be part of this.
Of course.
And I am super excited for the whole thing that's happening with you. Where it started, I've, like you started, my love for fashion and beauty since childhood. Yeah. Since looking at my mom being my biggest inspiration, she's always glam. Yeah. And then obviously I worked in that field. I worked in marketing. I worked in Harrods marketing. I worked in Style. I interned in Style magazine. So, and then the blogger sphere appeared, and I was reading about it. And I loved the idea of having my own voice. Yeah. So I started my blog, which was called Fashion Lollipop Blog, before it just became Maya Williams.
And then that's how it just took off, and it grew and grew and grew.
Exactly.
If you weren't an influencer, what do you think you'd be doing today?
I would still be doing the same thing because I studied marketing with advertising. Okay. I market and I advertise. Yeah.
So you'd still be in the same field.
Same field. Yeah. I also qualified as stylist. I work and I do that now. I style my outfits. I even style clients. So I'll be doing the same thing.
You make it seem so effortless.
Really?
You really do. What do you think of the influencer industry today? Is it as effortless that we see? What is the general, industry like?
There's a lot of thought behind every post I put, and I try to be as natural and as authentic as I am. Especially a lot of my followers grew with me. I'm one of the originals. I've been in this industry for 10 years. I started my blog before Instagram was a thing. So I always, even though we have to move with time, videos came in 2020. That was a hard challenge for me. I couldn't even think, because I'm only used to doing by then stories and photos. Then suddenly I have to think about,
you have to adapt.
And just move with it, and then just as much as I continue to adapt and move and learn from what's new and what's happening, it's just keep it authentic and original to me, Maya, the personality, the person that people grew to follow.
Off screen and on screen.
Exactly. They followed me from that time. They know me, and I don't want to lose that relationship that I have with them.
And are there any setbacks challenges being an influencer?
Of course, it's like anything in life. It's always a challenge, it's a fashion industry. It's like, even if you were a stay-at-home mom, there's the gossip world. Yeah. Then there's the gossip world in the fashion industry. And it's there's things, but I think that for me, it's more of a high than anything. I love what I do. I love the friendships I make. I love the events I attend. I love the fact that I get to dress up, otherwise. So I love everything that revolves around it, but I don't see so much of a downside. I think it's just, you just have to learn to be strong and
thick-skinned. How, do you get nasty comments or haters, or how do you deal with that if and when you do?
I don't, and wait, hold on, my phone's ringing, sorry. Who's calling? Oh, it's my mom.
You can answer it.
Hello? That's my best friend.
No, I know.
Hello. Hello, Mama. And look at her, the picture. Yeah, it cut off. I don't know. But she'll keep calling, so I just have to tell her I'm busy, because I promise you she'll keep calling. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, bye. If you translate what I said, it was all good.
Okay. Yeah. I trust you. Actually, speaking of your mom, you often sometimes feature on social. Are there any beauty products you use because of her?
My mom learned so much about beauty from me. I'm not even kidding.
So it's the other way around.
And her first ever foundation, she never owned a foundation. Okay. She used foundation because of me.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do use her doctor.
Okay.
So
So who does influence you? Name your top 3 influencers.
okay, so Ala Farahat, my best friend, she
Okay.
influences me so much.
Okay, beautiful.
And I love her content, and I learn from her so much, and we talk about it all the time, and we brainstorm, and we help each other out. Like she sends me all her photos before she posts. I have to approve.
Okay. So you guys are
Yeah.
okay.
And I really truly do get inspired by her content.
Yeah.
And then in real life or like influencer, then I have, I have like my really nice friends. So for example, I do like Dima Al Asadi. She's in Dubai.
Okay.
I do like her content because it reminds me a lot about Middle East, and she does a
brings
lot
you
of
home.
Middle Eastern stuff, and
Okay.
and the style is very Arabian, and it kind of, and I miss that living here, so I really do get inspired by all of this. I really
Okay.
love it.
Okay.
In terms of like a British influencer, I do really love In the Fro, Victoria.
Yeah.
I
She's
love
her phenomenal growth is
no, but I love her videos. They're like so incredible. They're so inspiring. What she does with her husband.
Yeah.
It is so. It's like I'm watching a TV ad.
Yeah. Okay.
So I love that kind of like quality that she brings.
Fine. I agree. It does. She has great quality in terms of all of her content, and I think she's maintained that, but also adapted with the times as
Yeah,
well.
adapts with the time all the time, and even if she does a little bit of natural stuff,
Yeah.
it's still very inspiring. Like I'm not bored.
No.
She is really who she is. Like she doesn't try to be someone else.
Well, just like you.
Yeah.
So you have worked with so many beauty brands, so many fashion brands. How do you balance, and this is why I asked you to interview, because you are the most authentic influencer that I know within my own small network. How do you balance promoting beauty products whilst also maintaining authenticity?
I just keep it completely real.
Yeah.
Like I sometimes I really am so real with everything I post about and I talk about. So I would work with brands that I am truly a fan of, and I do use their products daily.
Yeah.
So when it comes to, let's say, me doing a partnership with them,
Yeah.
and doing it organically, it's the same.
Yeah.
Because it's exactly how I really feel about it. I'm very, very strict with how I work with brands in terms of I don't want to promote something for the sake of promoting. Like I've had friends that would do one makeup brand ad, another different makeup brand
Yeah.
ad, another skincare brand, another.
Yeah.
That you would see the comments. Like one friend was like, I had to delete all the comments because they were just saying, oh, it's another ad. It's not really true what you're saying.
Yeah.
I have never had that.
So I'm assuming you turn down the brands that already before you don't take on any ad campaigns that you're not gonna be
Then
you don't use.
I'm not really a fan of, like it's gotta come real. It's gotta sit in with my content. I'm happy to try the brand before. I am really open to so many beauty brands, and I try things. And when I try it and I like it, I'm happy to promote it, and I'm happy to talk about it. But it needs to come from reality, like within.
What is one piece of advice you wish you'd received 10 years ago when you first started working with brands? And this is for any inspiring influencers that want to grow as big as you.
I did think, I don't really know how to answer this because I was starting when this whole world was so new. Like, it was so new. That world didn't exist. I started with it. So there was no advice.
Yeah.
So the only advice I would give an influencer starting now is follow the influencers that really inspire you, and you find that you're drawn by their content, and you sort of love what they're wearing, and you love how they talk about their beauty, or you love their personality, and just take from every single influencer something that you really love, but then use it to start your own platform, but make it authentic and don't try to be someone else. If you copy, everybody notices, and you won't grow. And if you do too much of the trend stuff, that's also boring. Like, just try to be original. I think that's the advice I would give somebody. And when I was starting out, I was original. I was being who I was, and that's why I grew.
Still are.
So exactly.
Coming back to some things more personal, I want to know about the products you use. Like, I believe that you use the products and the brands that you work with, but give me 3 all-time favorite beauty products that you see yourself going back to again and again?
Oh, you mean like skincare?
Skincare, let's do skincare.
I'm obsessed with La Prairie.
I know you're obsessed with La Prairie.
So obsessed. So I started using La Prairie around, I would say, almost 2 years ago. And before that, I was a Sicily girl. I was just like trying different things. Brands send me stuff, I try. I hear about something someone talks about, I try, but then I switch back.
Yeah.
So I really love La Prairie so much, like for the richness and for what it does to my face. And
Is
for
it Skin Caviar or?
Skin Caviar, and I also use the gold when I feel so tired and I really want to fix my face situation. If I'm not getting enough sleep from my kids. And then I also really love Guerlain.
Okay.
Guerlain skincare.
Yeah.
I find it very soft. I take it if I'm traveling because the La Prairie is so heavy and I have to think about my weight. I'm already 5 suitcases extra.
Okay.
So I think about sometimes, okay, for a short while I'll switch. And it's okay sometimes to switch a little bit because it's good for your skin. Then when you go back to the product that you always use, it gives you the effect.
Yeah, yeah.
So I do that with Guerlain, I switch. And then I started using actually, just to say her name correctly, hold on. You cannot post that. Let me check. Oh, it's Miranda. Okay, so
Miranda Kerr.
yes, so
Cora.
yeah.
So
Miranda Kerr recently DM'd me
Okay,
and followed me.
that's cool.
So I was screaming and she sent me her products.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try those.
Okay.
And I started to try them and they are wow.
Really?
They're
Okay.
I swear to God.
Which is like
they're-
the one product.
So I think she, it's very new, so I don't think she has a big range. I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Check that before you post.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But so it's all about being organic,
Yeah.
and she is all about healthy and everything, and she's using turmeric in the products that I received. So I used the turmeric face wash and it means immediately like my face is just glowing and flawless.
Right, back to questions. Miranda Kerr slid into your DMs.
Oh my God, this is insane, right?
Yeah.
So I receive a DM and I think, no, it can't be right. Then I congratulate her on her baby and she says, thank you so much. And then she says, I would really love you to try my products. So she sends me her products and I am so flattered. Obviously, I send it to my other influencer friends and they get jealous. And they're like, why isn't she following me? Anyway, so I start using the products, Cora, and she said, so it was the turmeric face wash. I washed my face and I swear to God, I got that like really beautiful glow. And the cream is so yellow, which is from turmeric ingredients. And the packaging is stunning.
Okay.
And I filmed a skincare video because I loved it so much.
Not paid.
Not paid.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
No,
I
yeah.
tried it. I loved it. I got so obsessed. I've got to post about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is what I have on today.
Okay. Good to know.
So I change around and I try different things and I'm really, really loving her product. So I went downstairs and my nanny was like, you look very nice, Maya, what happened? You're glowing, Madam Maya. I swear. And it was just,
It's because of
yeah.
the
And
product.
I've had the same response from my nanny when I used La Prairie for the first time.
And speaking of like nannies, so you have 2 beautiful boys who I can't wait to meet this weekend.
But I can't wait to meet your girl.
How do you ensure like you maintain a strong bond with them with your busy schedule? So I know personally that you are a full-on hands-on mom, but you're juggling work and career. I mean, how do you maintain that strong bond with them?
Honestly, it's I'm so close with my boys. Like they're my buddies.
Yeah.
And sometimes when they wake me up, I have little threats like, no one's allowed to sleep with mommy anymore, because they sleep with me and they're obsessed.
Yeah. If
sleeping
it
with
works,
me.
it works.
Yeah, it works.
Not personally, that's not what I would do with my girls. They're
Everyone
in their
is-
own room, but
Everyone's always
Different.
fighting to sleep with me. Like we try so many different things. I even tried with trying to teach Joshie to sleep in his room and having hearts. Every time he woke up, he had a heart stone, a heart
cute.
this, heart bracelets. They're all back in my bed. And then Dad gets kicked off.
You must love that.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I mean, do you, in terms of prioritize your influencer schedule with
Yes.
them, with their school drop off?
Oh yeah. So I dropped off. So I really try to maintain the schedule. So for example, I really love keeping Fridays completely free, where I do zero work, just a little bit of emails. I do zero meetings.
Yeah.
I never come to town.
Yeah. Perfect day.
And then here I am on Friday with you.
I know.
in
I'm so
town.
honored. We are so honored.
No, I'm so happy to be here, of course. So I really try to keep like Fridays always free, where I don't, and then I try to, and I make sure I don't miss Joshie's football.
Okay.
It's
So
very
you're
important.
there. You're very present.
So important for him for me to watch.
Do you think a woman can have it all? As in like career
Yeah,
and
of
mom
course she
and
can. You just need help and balance. So, for example, events during the day, I really think about them where they don't conflict the pickup.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I don't have anyone who can pick up Joshua. I do, but he wants me, and I want to pick him up.
Yeah.
So I really try to do events when they're after 6.
Yeah.
Then they're going to bed. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then I try to keep Fridays where but
Yeah.
today
But
I
then you-
took
and you
Jimmy
mentioned help.
out and we did breakfast and then we fed ducks and run around.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, so like today your time also really worked because I was able to do my morning thing with Jimmy and
Yeah. And then hopefully get back for pickup.
yeah.
Last question, which I hope you don't mind. What is in your bag right now?
Oh,
Because I know you haven't prepared. So this is actually going to be what is in her bag all the time.
I'm not that okay, so my phone.
Okay. Makeup wise, product.
Yeah,
products.
okay. Bottle of water. Everything's pink. Hairbrush, pink. I'm getting to the products.
Okay.
My
Mary
snacks.
Poppins. Okay.
Yeah, I love those snacks.
Do you?
They're just, I feel like they're healthy. At least, like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything bad. And then it's nothing that can get messy in my
Rude Health
mouth.
sponsor her.
Yeah, no, they don't actually. They really
No,
should.
as in I'm asking
Oh yeah,
them too.
yeah, sponsor me exactly. Okay, so 2 chocolates that my dentist gave me. She's like, you need to try them and hide them and don't have them. She's like, don't have these chocolates with your boys. Have them alone and hide.
Okay.
They're so good. So, thank you so much.
Wait, I finally actually spy a product now.
Yeah, so we're
Okay,
getting
we're
to my
getting there.
products.
Okay.
So,
Oh, this is nice. What is
yeah,
this?
that's the perfume.
Okay.
Okay, what's the name of the brand? I love this scent so much.
Maybe-
It's Baccarat.
The classic.
Yeah, the classic.
Okay.
It's amazing. Look, I don't have very much left, but I swear I was using that a lot during my pregnancy with Jimmy, and I have like this pregnancy jumper that I wore a lot, and it still smells of it.
this.
I love it.
Assume it's been washed.
No, I don't wear it anymore, but it's just
Oh.
sitting there, and I like the fact that I can still
Smell
smell it. Yeah. I mean, I only wore it for doctor's appointments, but yeah. Okay, so this is my little makeup bag that I love for my handbags because it's small and it's just keeps me grounded to not having too many products that I will not use. And I've had this makeup product from Armani since 2008.
Okay. And considering how much you get sent,
Yeah, but I just love how small it can
perfect.
fit any bag. It can fit my small bag, it can fit my big. It's just the best one.
okay.
So I have the lip liner, it's Huda Beauty, Pinky Brown.
Okay.
My Charlotte Tilbury lipstick that I have on now.
Pillow Talk.
Pillow Talk. I always carry the lipstick that I wear, so I switch around all the time.
Fine.
So this is what I have today.
Okay.
And then
Guerlain Terracotta.
my Guerlain Terracotta, which I love. I cannot live without.
Yeah.
And I like this one in particular for going out to keep in my handbag because it's got
The
the lighter
lighter
shade. So in case I get a little bit oily, I can just cover up,
Perfect.
you know?
Yeah.
Or do it under the eyes a little bit rather than continue to just build up
having to
tan.
build too much. Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
Although you never get that with their products.
See what else there is.
And then I have my NARS. This one is always in this
Okay.
bag. It's the NARS Procession Lip Liner because it's such a great color. It can be brownie, it can be pinky. So it's always in my makeup bag.
Okay.
And then my Elizabeth Arden Lip Balm.
8-hour lip balm.
I
Is that what it is?
always, I live on those. So I apply this before every lipstick.
And just for our audience, have any of the brands paid or sponsored you to say this today?
Nobody paid for anything.
No, including me.
No, not at all. And then my eyebrow, which I couldn't find, it fell as I was rushing. I don't normally carry my eyebrow pencils with me, but I felt like I didn't perfect my eyebrows
You're
when I was
looking at
coming
mine
here.
and you're making me insecure.
No, they look great, but and they're Charlotte Tilbury. I love this shade. This shade is so nice. It looks a bit more natural.
Okay.
Because
What shade is it? Because we'll have people asking.
It's the soft brown Châtain Clair.
Okay. Text it to me later.
Yeah, I'll text it to you. And the brooch. This one is just if I want to put a line in or whatever. Yeah, yeah.
And then last question. What is the next beauty treatment that you have lined up to have? Do you do treatments?
Yeah, actually, I'm doing a facial with Ruby App.
Okay.
And it's and I just booked it for Monday.
Okay.
With Dr. Levi.
Okay.
And I'm excited to do
I
that.
love Ruby. The convenience is just unbelievable for a
convenience.
modern woman. in
Yeah,
London.
use my code. It's MayaW25. You get 25% off when you use my code.
But yeah, genuinely, it's such a great
Yeah,
service.
it's
so needed.
amazing. It's so needed, especially for us moms.
Yeah.
But I normally prep up my skin and everything before Cannes Film Festival.
Exciting.
So like in May, I have plans to, go to
Walk the red carpet.
no, to go to like get facials
Okay.
and beauty stuff and so
I can't wait for that content. It's going to be so stunning every year.
Oh,
flawless.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I go to my mom's doctor and I do Profilo and
Okay, so you
have
do-
you tried Profilo?
No,
and Meso?
I can't do the pain. I'm too scared.
Yeah, it's so good.
No, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I mean beauty is painful.
What are the 3 products that you can't live without?
3 products. So I really I have to think about this so hard because a lot of the times people ask these questions and the 2 things I can't live without if it's products are my eyebrow pencil. I cannot leave the house without eyebrows. And a tinted, because I don't have any, I swear.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have very much eyebrows because
How did that Middle Eastern gene skip you?
No, I caught the unhairy part of the Middle East. I'm so unhairy. Like I have 0 hair everywhere.
Kind of jealous of that. Yeah.
But then you don't get eyebrows. But when I was a little girl, I hurt myself.
Okay.
I got a huge cut in my eyebrow. So actually I have a huge cut where hair never grew out.
Okay.
So I have to color it in and match it.
So that's number 1. The other 2?
So that's number 1. The other 2 is a tinted, it's either my Elizabeth Arden lip balm or a tinted lip balm from Clos de Peau where I have just a bit of color in my lips.
Yeah.
And then a moisturizer.
Which one?
It's got to be the Skin Caviar.
Skin Carrier Luxe Cream.
Yeah, Luxe
I
Cream.
use that as well. Thank you so much for
so
coming
much for
today. I
having
really
me
enjoyed
today.
this.
It was so fun.
And I love what's in your bag, including these Rude Health snacks.
my snacks.
So glamorous.
I know. I love these snacks. I mean,
you.
there was an umbrella, but headphones. Yeah.
Thank you.